time deadline. We'll go ahead and let Coach Cooper open with a comment, and we'll let both Vince and Will as well say a comment about tonight's game, and then we'll take questions.
First of all, congratulations to Rob and Eastern Michigan and their group. They did a terrific job tonight, and quite frankly, they were the better team tonight. Having said that, I want to thank our group for all that they've done this year, their effort, their hard work. Certainly going to miss Vince Legarza here, but at the end of the day, as I always tell these guys, this is not more than just basketball. This is part of life. Having said that, you look at the game, we have far too many turnovers, and anytime you turn the ball over against Eastern Michigan in that zone, that certainly limits your possessions, and the possessions are going to be it's going to be a short possession game when you play them, and you can't have 20 turnovers. But they did a good job. They did a better job.
Vince, if you could make a comment about tonight's game.
Yeah, I mean, just not the way you want to go out, because we clearly beat ourselves with turnovers and stuff like that. But you're giving them credit. Their zone really bothered us, and we were unable to really get anything going against it. And you're just not going to really win many games at all, or ever turn the ball over that many times.
Will Felder?
Yeah, like Coach and Vinny said, 20 turnovers. I mean, just throwing the ball away without any type of defense on us, things like that. It definitely hurt us down the line, and it did tonight. I mean, we had a little bit of trouble with size and stuff like that. So just coming back, we got to understand how to work against it.
Questions?
Their zone defense, I mean, it looked pretty much the same way you faced it the last time?
Right.
Did it look like anything?
No, I mean, I don't know how much different it was. Their size bothers us. It really does. And even if you get past the first wave of the zone, you still have to deal with the size. And one of the things is you look at our team, we don't shoot the ball particularly well. We can get on streaks where we can shoot the basketball, but that's not necessarily a strength of ours. That's who we are. But one of the things about playing against the zone is obviously you have to play inside out. That's part of it. But you also have to be able to step up and make shots. And one of the things, in many occasions, there were opportunities that were possibly there, but their size is able to recover on our guys. And, I mean, we're not the biggest team on the perimeter, but they do a good job with it. I mean, it's easy. It's hard to play against.
Guys, how frustrating was it? I mean, it seemed like the frustration was kind of mounting for everybody reasonably early on. Whether it was their zone or your guys' inability to hit shots, it just everybody seemed to kind of have that look on their face.
Well, I mean, I don't know about looks on faces, but, clearly turn the ball over 10 times in the first half and 10 times in the second half clearly shows that their zone is giving us problems. They do a good job with it, that's how they win games. I told someone today if we can hold them under 45 points, we're going to win the game because they're going to make it low scoring. I think guys, they tried hard, but our personnel just kind of struggles with that. If you can't knock down a bunch of shots or get the ball to the middle, and if you turn the ball over that many times, your effort and stuff like that really doesn't come into it. I wouldn't question any of our guys' effort though tonight. I think everyone, it was just their zone was frustrating us, and we couldn't really get anything going against it.
Yeah, you talked about holding under 45 points. They ended up with
58.
58. How did you feel like you did defensively against them tonight?
I mean, not very well. I think you try to hold them to less than 58. We had a couple mix-ups on guys, let number 2 get open for some threes, which hurt us. And then, a couple breakdowns defensively where they got easy baskets where they didn't really have to do much.
Can you reflect as a senior last night?
To be honest with you, it's not how you want to go out, win or loss. I'm really thankful for my time at Miami and all the different people that I got to meet and play with and play for, and I'll forever be grateful for the opportunity and always be proud to see that Miami am and follow these guys into the future. And I'm so excited for the guys that are going to be around and coming in, because they're going to get it going, and it's going to be a great thing for alumni and guys that have played here before to watch.
Will, how much motivation does this season give you as a guy that is coming back?
Oh, it gives us a lot of motivation, and I think it'll help next year, because now we won't be surprised when teams hit us and we're down. We won't be surprised when things are going our ways. Stuff like that could bother us sometimes. I mean, we've been through it all season this year, so next year I think it'll definitely be a big motivation for us to keep our composure down the stretch and stuff like that and make smarter decisions. I think we'll be a lot smarter team next year.
Thank you, Vince, and thank you, Will. Let's get back to the locker room. Anything else for Coach Cooper?
Go ahead.
For the first 30 minutes or so, you put in Eastern's 3 offensive rebounds, and then they grabbed 6 rebounds in the next 8 minutes. What happened there? Sort of the last 10 minutes, they were able to get some.
I mean, I would tell you, obviously at that point in the game, there's a couple of things going on. You're doing some different things with your defense. You're scrambling a little bit more, so you're certainly not settled. You're trying to stretch the defense, and so they were able to get some offensive rebounds. A couple of them was just pure D size, and then of course they got some breakout layups late in the game on the press. I mean, they scored 58 points. So when you look from a point differential, that you feel you should be right there and fine and in the game, but we weren't able to keep up with them. They got too many easy buckets, and they did a good job. I mean, they maintained their cool. We started the game off pretty decent and got up on them, but they were very composed. They knew what they wanted to do, and they settled back into their zone, and their zone began to extend out on our shooters, began to extend out on us as a group. And so you have to be able to dissect the zone. You have to be able to get it inside, and quite frankly, we weren't able to do that very well. But, you have to be able to pass, catch, shoot, and think. You have to be able to do all those things. You have to be skilled in order to attack their zone. Go ahead.
One
Go
last
ahead.
one. Yep.
Go ahead, Kassan.
Can you kind of just sum up in a nutshell your first season?
I mean, I don't know if I can just sum it up in a nutshell. I think what you saw tonight in many ways was who we were. Do you want to admit that as a coach? But no, you don't. But that's who we were. I don't know how long we were stuck on 29, but I would guess it was about 8 or 9 minutes. Might have been longer. I think you have seen that through various points throughout the season where we go through scoring droughts. And at the end of the day, it is very hard. That puts a lot of pressure on your defense. And then, of course, we had games where we turned the ball over entirely too much. In fact, some turnovers that make you go, wow, make you sit back and you look at yourself and you wonder what's going on. Having said that, that was that. Would you like it to be different? Absolutely. Would you want to change it? Yes. But it wasn't something that we didn't continue to work on. There's a reason why we go out and we recruit. There's a reason that's part of it. You have to continue to recruit. You have to continue to bring players in. And this group, in my opinion, was very good at trying to do what we asked and making the adjustment. And we made adjustments through the season as it went on for the style of play. We had to adjust to our group, but not one time did this group look at us like we had horns in our head. They tried to do everything we asked them to do. And so that's all you can ask. I enjoyed it, and particularly Vince Legarza is one hell of a person. And so to me, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, and being able to be a part of a young man's life like that who, quite frankly, I probably shouldn't say this, but once he's out of school, I can't wait to sit down and have a cold beer with him and just laugh and talk, because he's a good damn kid.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
Thank you.